Get ready, foodies, because one of our favourite times of the year at Walt Disney World is almost here. The EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival is back for 2026. And once again, EPCOT is getting ready to transform into one giant celebration of food, drink, music and flavours from around the world. From August the 27th through to November the 21st, 2026, you can sip, snack, stroll and discover something delicious around every single corner of the park. And in this guide, we're going to take you through everything you need to know about this year's festival, including the global marketplaces, all of the returning favourites, the food strolls, entertainment, activities and the extra experiences you won't want to miss. Of course, one of the biggest reasons we all love food and wine is the food. With global marketplaces bringing dishes and drinks inspired by cuisine from around the world, there are plenty of opportunities to try something completely new or head straight back to the festival favourites you've been waiting for all year. And if cheese is your thing, then you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out for a meals fromage montage, which is returning once again in 2026. This delicious food stroll challenges you to sample a selection of cheese-inspired dishes from around EPCOT. Collect your stamps in the festival passport, and once you've completed the challenge, you can claim a special festival treat. But don't worry, we have you covered. Each item that's in the stroll and on this guide will be marked with a wedge of cheese, so you know what items are in the stroll for this year's event. And this is one of our foodie cards. Each card carries symbols. First we have the wedge of cheese, which signifies that a meal's fromage montage. Next we have the sticker for new arrival, if it's a new item to the menu. And new for this year, for 30 years of EPCOT Food and Wine Festival, we've got returning menu items marked with a 30 balloon, and you can screenshot these cards and take them with you. But the food is only part of the fun. Families can also join Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, where our favourite little chef is hiding around World Showcase. Grab your map and stickers, explore the pavilions, find Remy and help him track down all those missing ingredients. And when you're ready to take a break from all that eating, the music is waiting. The Eat to the Beat concert series returns to the American Garden Theatre, bringing live entertainment to the festival throughout its run. And because the concert is included with your EPCOT admission, you can enjoy the music without spending any extra. And now here are some top tips to make your Eat to the Beat concert series even better. Shows are at 5:30 p.m, 6:45 p.m, and 8 p.m. The 5:30 p.m. performance can offer better standby availability, while the 8 p.m. show is generally the most popular. Want to see the big names? Major headliners typically perform Friday through to Monday, so expect bigger crowds. Tuesday through to Thursday usually bring local and regional acts, perfect for a more relaxed experience. For weekday performances, or if you're happy sitting further back, joining the standby queue 20 to 30 minutes before showtime can often be enough. For popular weekend acts, consider an Eat to the Beat dining package. It's a great way to secure reserved seating without relying on standby. Didn't book a dining package in advance? Check out the Regal Eagle Smokehouse for the same day Eat to the Beat dining packages. Same day dining packages are first come, first served and begin when the restaurant opens. So don't leave it too late. If reserved seating is important to you, don't forget to grab your festival snacks around 15 to 20 minutes before showtime from nearby marketplaces such as Japan, Italy, or the American Adventure. Then enjoy them while you're watching the show. And yes, you can take food and drink into the theatre as long as you've purchased it at the event. And if you don't want to enter the American Garden Theatre, well, it's an open air amphitheatre so there's plenty of opportunity to listen without sitting inside. You can still catch the performance from the back walkway or grab a table near the American Adventure or Japan Pavilion. There's also something new coming to Communicore Hall this year. Starting September the 18th, you will be able to check out a brand new interactive exhibit celebrating one of the world's greatest foods, cheese. From its history and origins to some fun facts. Basically, it's everything you never knew you needed to know about one of the most important food groups on the planet. So whether you're visiting Epcot for one day, planning multiple festival trips, or you're simply trying to figure out what's actually worth eating, we've got you covered. So grab your appetite, grab your festival passport, or screenshot what we're going to show you, and get ready to join us as we explore the 2026 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. This is Gotta Go Orlando, and let's get eating. So our first location is Communicore Hall. Items here are available from September the 18th through to November the 8th. And the first item is a selection of cheeses, with accompaniments featuring proudly Wisconsin cheese. Next on the menu is a crab and corn macaroni and cheese. This comes with a smoked cheddar sauce, bacon, crab seasoning, roasted corn, herbed panko, and jalapenos. This was introduced in 2015 at Farm Fresh. Up next we have the free cheese macaroni and cheese with a smoked cheddar sauce and herbed panko. Next on the menu is a cheese steak macaroni and cheese. This also has a smoked cheddar sauce, shaved beef, peppers, onions, and herbed panko. Next we have the cannoli milkshake, all topped off with chocolate shavings, a cannoli shell, and Mahaska cherry. This item is non-alcoholic. Next we have a wine and cheese pairing. Next we have the Bodegas Advanced Old Vines Godello. There's also a wine flight available. Next we have Venus Vineyards Cabernet Sauvignon. And the final item is a Las Jarras Super Bloom Rosé. Up next we have the Festival Favourites menu, which is available starting September the 9th. And the first item is the Beau Sasam Pork Belly Lettuce Wraps. This is with Beau Sasam Pork Belly, kimchi slaw, and spicy aioli. This was introduced in 2010 at South Korea. Next we have the Frozen Apple Blossom. This is an apple cider, Seagram's ginger ale, Hartley's Apple VSOP brandy, mini marshmallows, and maple syrup. This item was introduced in 2011 at Hops and Barley. Up next we have the potato pierogi with kielbasa, caramelized onions, and sour cream. This item was introduced in 1996 at Poland. Next is a frozen s'mores. This is a chocolate milkshake with marshmallow syrup, topped off with mini marshmallows, chocolate shavings, and a graham cracker. This item is non-alcoholic. Next is the pumpkin cheesecake mousse trifle, featuring Philadelphia cream cheese with a citrus sauce and spicy cake topped with cranberry streusel. And here are the beverages available at the Festival Favourites menu located in the Communicore Hall. We are now going to change location and head to the World Celebration for the Brew Wing Lab at the Odyssey menu. And the first selection of items are called the Wing Experiments, with 4 different variations. The first option is featuring Pilgrim's Jumbo Wings, Buffalo Dill Pickle, with a house-made pickle ranch. The next set of wings feature garlic parmesan. Next is unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry with a creamy cucumber rater. And finally we have the Korean barbecue with gochujang, barbecue sauce, and toasted sesame. Next on the menu is a sweet chili lime plant-based chicken strips with a plant-based cilantro crema and spicy peppers. The next item on the menu is fried pickle spears with a dill ranch. Now we're going to move on to the beverages, and up first we have the frozen pomegranate and raspberry tea, featuring Twinings pomegranate and raspberry herbal tea with orange ice cream molecules, and it's non-alcoholic. Next we have the pickled milkshake. This is non-alcoholic and was introduced in 2023. And here are the rest of the beverages you will find at World Celebration in the Odyssey. We're staying in World Celebration and we're heading to the Connections Eatery for the Connections Eatery Festival menu. And the first item on the menu is a barbecue fried chicken pizza. 2 slices of freshly baked pizza topped with tamarind barbecue, arugula, cheese blend, onions and piri piri sauce. Then for a sweet we have a caramel apple cheesecake tree cake. Then for the beverage at this location we have a frozen waffle old fashioned, a frozen blend of Maker's Mark Kentucky straight bourbon, whiskey, maple syrup, butterscotch syrup, Angostura bitters topped with a league waffle and cherry. Our next stop is the Connections Cafe for the festival menu. Just a one item here and it's the pistachio chocolate mochi donut. Our next stop is near Creation Shop and it's for the Coastal Eats menu. These items are available starting October the 2nd. Up first we have the crab cake with a tropical fruit chutney, mustard sauce and micro celery. The next item is a seafood pot pie with shrimp, scallops and lobster bisque topped with a puff pastry. And here are the beverages you'll find on the Coastal Eats menu located near the Creation Shop. Next we have the Gyozas of the Galaxy menu, and the first item is the basil pesto chicken dumplings. Chicken dumplings, basil pesto, fondue, tomato confit and balsamic. Next on the menu we have the street corn style dumplings. This is chicken dumplings with a tomatillo salsa verde, street corn salad, cojita, lime crema and cilantro. The final foodie item here is the edamame dumplings. This has butternut squash puree, caramelized onions, sage and walnut toasted garlic alade. And here's the beverage for this location. Just a one here. Also located near the Creation Shop, you will find the Flavors of Fire menu. The first item you'll find is the Rodizio styled grilled beef skewer with marbled potatoes, charred shallots, roasted baby peppers and chimichurri. This item was first introduced in 2009 for Argentina. The next item is a smoked corned beef with house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions and a bare cheese fondue. Then for your sweet we have a smoked chocolate bread pudding with chocolate ganache, vanilla bean bourbon sauce and smoked sea salt. Then we have the swine brine. This is Jim Beam Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, apple cinnamon cider, lemon juice and Dijon mustard topped with a pork wing. Guess pigs really do fly. And here are the selection of beverages you'll find on the menu from the Flavors of Fire. Now we're going to head over to near Test Track for the Fry Basket menu. And the first item on the menu is the Adobo Yucca fries with plant-based garlic, cilantro, aioli. Then the second item you're going to find here is the Fry Flight. 3 bowls of different fries. Up first we have the sea salt malt vinegar fries, which are plant-based. Then we have the truffle parmesan fries with a black garlic truffle aioli. And finally we have the sweet potato casserole fries with cinnamon sugar, candied pecans and marshmallow cream. And this item is also plant-based. And here are the beverages you'll find at near Test Track on the Fry Basket menu. Now we're going to head into World Nature, and our first stop is near the Land Pavilion for the Earth Eats menu, which is available starting October the 2nd. The first item on the menu is a red wine braised beef short rib with goat cheese polenta, tomato ragu, shaved pecorino cheese and petite herbs. Then for dessert at this location we have the lemon and almond olive oil cake with whipped Greek yogurt, panna cotta. Then on screen right now are the beverages you will find at this location on the Earth Eats menu. Next we have the Sunshine Seasons Festival menu. 2 items available at this location. First up is the Mickey shaped celebration macarons. Then if you're feeling a little thirsty you can try out the Remy milkshake. This is a strawberry cheesecake milkshake topped off with a cookie, mini cheesecake, a white chocolate Eiffel Tower and a fresh strawberry. This beverage is non-alcoholic and perfect for them Insta snaps.
If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to smash subscribe, and if you're watching on TV, all you have to do is scroll up on your remote and the subscribe button's just below the play line. It really does help the channel grow. or you can scan the QR on screen right now. You can also follow us on Instagram for the latest news, guides, tips, tricks, and what's going on here in Orlando, Florida. And if you don't have Instagram, we're also on Facebook and X. And we also have our very own website that covers everything that's happening inside the parks and outside the parks. Just search Gotta Go Orlando.
Now we're going to head out into World Showcase, and our first location is near Disney Traders. Here you'll find the Australia menu, and the first item on the menu here is the grilled bushberry spiced shrimp skewer with sweet and sour vegetables and coconut chili sauce. Next we have the roasted lamb chop with mint pesto and crushed salt and vinegar potato chips. This item was first introduced in 2006. Then for your sweet in this location we have the mixed berry pavlova with crunchy meringue shell, macerated berries and whipped cream. And on screen right now, here are the beverages that you'll find on the Australia menu. Next we're heading over to Mexico for the Mexico menu. And the first item on the menu in Mexico is the tostada de osobuco. This is pork osobuco on top of a fried corn tortilla with chipotle black beans, salsa verde, green cheese and chives. Next we have the taco de camarón. This is a flour tortilla with crispy tempura shrimp, shredded cabbage and chipotle aioli. This was first introduced in 2010. And the final item is the paleta de moles. This is a berry ice pop filled with sweetened condensed milk, topped with chili lime seasoning. And here are the beverages you'll find in the Mexico Pavilion area. Next we're going to head over to the Norway cart for the festival menu. Here you'll find the caramel cream jettoast Norwegian brown cheese bowl. Up next is the China menu, and up first is the dumpling trio. This is an assortment of pan-fried chicken, pork and vegetable dumplings with a house-made sweet and spicy sauce. This was first introduced in 1996. Up next we have the Beijing Zhejiang noodles with stir-fried minced beef, cucumber, chili and carrots in a savoury douban sauce. Next we have a smoked duck in bao bun with pickled cucumber, scallion and hoisin sauce. Then up on screen right now are all the beverages that you'll find on the China menu. The next menu is located near China and it's the India menu, available starting October the 2nd. The first item on the menu is the potato pea samosas with plant-based coriander lime cream. This item is plant-based and was first introduced in 2005. Next we have the chicken tikka masala with fennel spiced yogurt and naan bread. This item first was introduced in 2004. And here are the beverages that you'll find at this location near China. Our next stop is the refreshment outpost hosted by Coca-Cola menu. And the first item on the menu here is the Barber spiced beef stew with a sweet potato mealy pap and a cachumberry sauce. Next we have the sweet potato mealy pap with a stew of beans, peppers, carrots and tomatoes, and this is plant-based and it was first introduced in 2004 at South Africa. Then for the sweet in this area we have the South African cream liqueur chocolate mousse with a white chocolate ganache and chocolate covered popping candy. And here are the beverages you'll find at the refreshment outpost on the Coca-Cola menu. Up next, located near Germany, we're going to find the Alps menu, which is available starting October the 2nd. Next we have the warm raclette Swiss cheese on a baguette with jambon and apple mustard relish. This was first introduced in 1997. Next we have the tartiflette. This is potato gratin, caramelized onions, bacon, thyme, creme fraiche and brie. Then for your sweet we have the Kuschwasser Torte with cherry brandy buttercream, fondant, sugar almonds and cherry compote. And here are your beverages to go with this menu. Our next stop is the Germany menu over in Germany, and the first item is the Wiener Schnitzel with a breaded veal cutlet, Heinz brewery mustard, warm Yukon Gold potato salad, bacon, watercress relish salad and lemon. Next we have the Schint noodle. This is a pasta gratin with ham, onions and cheese and was first introduced in 2010. Then for the dessert we have an apple strudel with vanilla sauce, which was first introduced in 1996. Then on screen right now are all the beverages you'll find over in the Germany Pavilion. Up next is the Summerfest menu, and the first item on the menu here is the onion pie. This is a German onion cake with caramelized onions, bacon, herbs and a savoury custard. Also available here is a beverage, the cinnamon pretzel cold brew. This is a Joffrey's cold brew coffee with sweet cream, caramel, vanilla, cinnamon and pretzel pieces. Next is the location between Germany and Italy, and it's for the Spain menu. The first item is the croquetas de jamon. This is saffron aioli and shaved serrano ham. Next we have the paella caldoso. This is chicken, chorizo, giant beans, Roman beans and saffron rice. This was first introduced in 1997. For dessert we have a Basque cheesecake with orange sauce. Then a beverage we have is a summer in Spain frozen simple lemonade with herbal liqueurs. And here's the other beverage you'll find at this location. Up next we have the Italy menu, and the first item on the menu is the stromboli. This is baked ham and provolone rolled with parmesan and tomato sauce. Next we have the chicken with masala. This is a roasted chicken drumstick, creamy potato gnocchi, mushrooms and masala sauce. This was first introduced in 2014. Then for your dessert we have an almond panna cotta with an orange marmalade, whipped cream and candied almonds. Then up on screen right now you'll find all the beverages you'll be able to get your hands on in the Italy Pavilion location. Now we're going to head over to the American Adventure for the Block and Hands Festival menu. Just the one item here available, and that's the spicy strawberry mango smoothie. This is with Minute Maid strawberry smoothie mix with spicy mango syrup. It's non-alcoholic, but there is a spirited version available with all smoky strawberry moonshine. Our next location is the American Adventure for the Regal Eagle Smokehouse Craft, Drafts and Barbecue, hosted by Coca-Cola Festival menu. Two sweet items here. The first is the blackberry buckle with blackberry gelato and streusel. Next we have the pumpkin pie milkshake. This is vanilla ice cream, pumpkin pie filling and caramel sauce topped with whipped cream and streusel, and it's non-alcoholic. Up next in the same location we have the hops and barley menu, and the first item here is the smoked brisket and cheddar melt. This is chopped smoked brisket, caramelized onions, tangy barbecue and cheddar sauce on a potato roll. Next on the menu here is the Gulf Coast style seafood roll with warm water lobster, rock shrimp, lobster bisque and a sherry creme fraiche on a toasted brioche bun. This was first introduced in 2006. Then for your dessert we have a freshly baked chocolate pudding cake with a Kentucky bourbon caramel sauce. And here are the beverages you'll find at this location. Next we're heading between America and Japan for the Funnel Cake Festival menu. Just the one item here, and it's the pumpkin pie funnel cake. This is a funnel cake with pumpkin pie ice cream, whipped cream, dark chocolate sauce, cinnamon streusel and of course powdered sugar. Next up on this menu foodie guide is for the Japan menu located in Japan, and the first item on the menu is the temaki hand roll with spicy tuna, cucumber, rice cracker and spicy mayonnaise sauce. This was first introduced in 1996. Next we have the teriyaki chicken bun. This is a steamed bun with minced chicken, vegetables and teriyaki sauce. Next we have the beef wagyu temaki hand roll. This is with savoury American wagyu beef, pickled ginger and a spicy mayonnaise sauce. Next we have the mango apple fruit pearl paired with wasabi soy sauce, flavoured potato chips. And here is the rest of the beverages you will find in Japan. Next we are heading to between Japan and Morocco for the Greece menu, and the first item on the menu is the chicken souvlaki iro with shaved lettuce, tomato, cucumber relish and tzatziki on warm pitta. This was first introduced in 1997. Next we have a griddled cheese with pistachios and honey. Next on the menu is a spanakopita, which is a savoury pastry made from crispy flaky layers of phyllo dough filled with a rich mixture of spinach, feta cheese, onions or leeks like dill. Next we have the Greek melon limeade. This is Kleos Mastia Spirit, a tonic melon aperitif, pearl vodka and lime sour mix. And here are the rest of the beverages on this menu. Our next stop is in the Morocco location and it's the Tangerine Cafe, flavours of the Medina menu. First item here is the Shamola chicken hummus bowl with apricot chutney and grilled shishito peppers served with pita. Next we have the Ras El Hanout cornflower bowl with a chickpea salad, golden raisin relish and parsley served with pita, and this is plant-based and it was first introduced in 2003. Next we have the spiced flank steak hummus bowl with harissa yogurt and roasted peppers served with pita. Next we have the plant-based falafel wrap. This is with tomato, cucumber relish and garlic sauce, all served on a warm Moroccan flatbread, and it's plant-based. Next we have the fig cocktail. This is Kleiner Figling fig liqueur and white cranberry juice. And here's all the beverages you will find in Morocco. Next we have the Belgium menu, and the first item on the menu is the beer braised beef, served with smoked Gouda mashed potatoes. Then for the sweet at this location we have the Belgian waffle with cookie butter and whipped cream topped with speculoos cookie pieces. This was first introduced in 2010. Then onto the beverages, and we have a chilled Belgian coffee which is non-alcoholic. And here's the rest of the beverages on screen right now. Up next between Morocco and France we have the Brazil menu, and the first item on the menu is a shrimp maquica. This is plancha seared shrimp, bell peppers, cilantro and tomato in a rice coconut milk broth featuring Ben's original long grain white rice. Next we have Brazilian cheese bread, which was first introduced in 1999. Then for the beverages we have a frozen caipirinha. I apologise now if some of my pronunciation is off. And the other beverage is a Brewdog Brewing Company peach mango wheat ale. We have reached France for the France menu, and the first item is braised beef in red wine and shallots. This is red wine braised short ribs with shallots confit and potato cake. Next we have a trio of snails, garlic and parsley garnish. This is a trio of snail bites in a croissant dough served with a garlic parsley dip. This was first introduced in 1996. Next we have a spice brioche with a free cheese mornay garnish. And for your dessert we have a pistachio creme brulee with red fruit jam. And on screen right now is a selection of beverages you can get from this location. Next up is the EPCOT Festival menu, and I have to say we've outdone ourselves with a sparkling cucumber gin cocktail. This is forged gin, blackberry brandy, cucumber syrup, Minute Maid premium lemonade and Maschio prosecco. I mean, it's not even beer. Up next is the Canada popcorn cart for the Canada Popcorn Cart Festival menu. Again, just the one item here, and it's the Northern Ruby. This is rhubarb liqueur, vodka, strawberry, ginger and lime. And next up is the Canada menu at the Canada Pavilion, and the first item is a cheddar and bacon soup served with a pretzel roll. This was first introduced in 2000. Next we have the filet mignon with mushrooms and mashed potatoes. This was first introduced in 2011, and here are the beverages you can find at this location. Next we're heading to La Portinerie, hosted by Air Canada, and the first item is a Seoul, South Korean Bo-Sam pork poutine. This is French fries, cheese curds, Bo-Sam's pork, gochujang gravy, kimchi pickles, aioli and sesame. Next we have the spiced apple slushy. This is frozen ginger beer blended with lively lime and cozy spiced apple flavours. It's non-alcoholic, but a spirited version is available with iceberg Canadian vodka. Next we're going to head to near the port of entry featuring Pandora jewellery for the shimmering sips menu, and the first item is the strawberry champagne trifle. This is plant-based. Then we have a mimosa flight, and here's the other beverages you can find at this location. Next up is Hawaii, and the first item on the menu here is the slow roasted pork slider with a sweet and sour chutney featuring dough pineapple and spicy mayonnaise on a Hawaiian roll. This was first introduced in 2012. Next we have the Hawaiian rice bowl. This is spam, egg, eel sauce, spicy mayonnaise and fura cake. Next we have a returning favourite, and it's the pineapple cheesecake with passion fruit curd and macadamia nuts. Next we have the Oahu sunrise. This is vodka, Dole pineapple juice and grenadine. And here is the rest of the beverages you can find at this location. Now we're going to move to the walkway between the Imagination Pavilion and World Showcase for the Bramblewood Bites menu. Up first we have the bruleed sweet potatoes with dried cranberries, walnut streusel and orange goat cheese. Next we have the grilled cider brined pork tenderloin with chili apple butter, celeriac apple slaw and apple cider gastric. Next is the cast iron seared river trout with a vanilla butternut squash puree, Brussels sprouts salad, candied pecans, spiced pumpkin seeds, dried cranberries and maple dressing. Next we have a spiced apple rum old fashioned with Boyd and Blair rum, and here is the other beverage that's available at this location. Our next menu is the milled and mulled menu, and the first item is a butternut squash and ginger bisque with cinnamon cream, toasted pumpkin seeds. Next we have an apple cinnamon caramel mini churro sundae with vanilla bean gelato. Then we have a freshly baked carrot cake with walnut and cream cheese icing, which was introduced in 2014 at Hops and Barley. And here are your beverages for this location. The next menu is the Forest and Field menu, and the first item is a spicy black bean mushroom chili with plant-based sour cream, plant-based cheddar and cornbread, croutons, and it's plant-based. Next we have a scachetta sandwich. This is mortadella, prosciutto ham, sun-dried peppers, arugula, stracciatella cheese, fall squash mostarda, and pistachio pesto au warm focaccia. Next we have a pumpkin mascarpone ravioli with brown butter vinaigrette, pecorino cheese, pomegranate seeds, and hazelnut praline. And here are the beverages you can find at this location. Next up is Swirled Showcase for the Swirled Showcase menu, and the first item is a liquid nitrogen almond truffle mousse with a whiskey caramel sauce. This was first introduced in 2015 at Chew Lab. Next we have a strawberry beer float. This is a Foodie strawberry Belgian white beer and vanilla soft serve. Next we have the Irish milkshake, Guinness stout, Bailey's original Irish cream liqueur and vanilla ice cream. Next we have a frozen apple pie. This is apple pie filling and apple cinnamon cider topped with streusel, and it's non-alcoholic. This was first introduced in 2013 at Poland. There's also an alcoholic version with żubrówka, bison grass vodka, and this one's also topped with streusel. And here's the rest of the beverages you can find on this menu. Then the next item is available throughout the park, and it's the Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company Festival menu. Up first we have the almond drowned cold brew. This is Joffrey's affogato flavoured cold brew coffee with almond syrup and oat milk, topped with whipped cream and toffee nut sauce. It's non-alcoholic, but a spirited version is available with Grey Goose vodka, and you can get this at the American Adventure. Next we have the Night of Caramel cold brew. This is Joffrey's affogato flavoured cold brew coffee with caramel syrup and oat milk, topped with whipped cream and cinnamon. Non-alcoholic, but a spirited version is available with Bailey's original Irish cream liqueur, and you can get this between the UK and Canada. Next we have the sweet affogato cold brew. This is Joffrey's affogato flavoured cold brew coffee with sweet sugarcane syrup and oat milk, topped with whipped cream and rainbow sugar sprinkles. It's non-alcoholic, but spirited version is available with Bailey's original Irish cream liqueur near Disney Traders. And finally we have the Affogato Die Marshmallow Cold Brew. This is Joffrey's Affogato flavoured cold brew coffee with toasted marshmallow syrup, oat milk, topped with whipped cream and graham cracker. It's non-alcoholic, but a spirited one is available with Grey Goose vodka. And that is all the food and beverage items that you will find at EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival 2026. Now, EPCOT wouldn't be EPCOT without its merchandise, and this year's EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival has some seriously tasty options, with vibrant colours like blue, orange, yellow and purple. This collection includes sweet clothes, bright accessories, knitwear and more. And here's a sneak peek of what's on the menu. Up first we have the food and wine tee, a fresh white shirt with the festival logo on the front pocket. It's clean, bright and super easy to wear, perfect for grabbing a snack between booths or enjoying your favourite EPCOT rides. These super adorable ears are sure to make you say yes chef. They come with a cute little chef hat and bright colours, plus Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and even a rolling pin and whisk that you can move on the ears. They're the perfect accessory for a fun day of snacking around the world. Get ready to embrace the festival spirit with the food and wine sweet shirt. It's your perfect companion for enjoying a drink, munching treats and exploring the World Showcase. Ideal for a cool day or night at your favourite park. A festival staple with a foodie twist, the stylish, colourful, lightweight and ready for any culinary adventure is the EPCOT International Food and Wine baseball cap. There's so much more to explore. Think of a churro that turns into a tote bag, a stunning wine glass that fits right into a food and wine tray, or a mug with a sweet pastry lid. This year's collection is bursting with adorable, colourful surprises. And there you have it, foodies. That's our look at the 2026 EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. There's so many amazing dishes, drinks, experiences and entertainment options to enjoy, and hopefully this guide has helped you decide exactly what you want to try on your next visit. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gotta Go Orlando and turn on those notifications so you don't miss our next Orlando theme park guide. And of course, let us know in the comments, what are you most excited to try at this year's Food and Wine Festival?
Hey, thank you for watching this video right to the end. We hope you've enjoyed it, and if so, please don't forget to check out this video right here that YouTube has picked out for you. You can also follow us on these social media platforms right here to stay up to date with what's happening here in Orlando, Florida. Now get out there and go and make some memories. Bye YouTube!